Oh god, this wind. Shouldn't have gone live. No, forget this network. Yes. Hotspot mode on. Yeah. Second modem. I think it will be a short stream today. There's an insane amount of winds today. It's ridiculous. Not sure what the overlay says for kilometers an hour, but holy. It's really, really bad, the wind. Oh my god, my car is full of sand now from the wind. Bruh. 11? What the heck? Exclamation mark weather. This is not a... Wind is blowing 25 kilometers an hour. I feel like there's even bigger gusts. Let me check. I'm scared my tripod is going to topple over at any moment. Hang on. Go here. No, not there. Wrong app. Do you guys also have it when you open an app and you open the wrong app? Let's see, what do you say? Gusts up to 40 kilometers an hour. That seems more reasonable. All right, who do we have? Spyro first, as always. Derek, Shywolf, Marnux, Cracky's here. Cracky, sorry, dude. I really missed your message yesterday. Andre, EG, Giant Ray, BW Seti, Dogs von Winkelhampen. Oh my god. There's just so... I'm not connected to YouTube yet. YouTube. Storm is coming. No, storm is here. No, So yeah. I really debated for like, I think 20 minutes after arriving here if I was gonna go live or not. Because the wind is just absolutely disgusting right now. That's because they hate birds. They don't want birds to sit on it. That's why there's pins on it. Although it's funny enough, that one has lost its pins. I'm pretty far onto the corner. I'm just trying to shelter from the wind as much as I can, but it's rough. It's really rough right now, the wind. But I did want to go live, talk about a few things and bits and bobs. So we'll do that. Should I plug something in for charging already? No, it should be fine. Let me check. Yeah, she's almost there. Can almost turn to the fin line. So I'm sorry if the image is a bit shaky today. There's really not much I can do about that. Steven just enjoying the wind. Easy flying. He thought he just pooped. Disgusting. I think the locks are about to open because all the ships are still in place here for the bigger locks. So I think the locks should reopen in a little bit. 20 watch streak. What a streak. The only downside of standing further to the corner is like this whole pillar structure thing. It's a bit annoying to have in front of you, but it is what it is. You can clearly see by the... Oh my god, the wind is crazy. And I'm not sure how the audio is actually for wind noise. But you can see the camera shake like crazy, and I think you can also see a little bit on the bows of the ship. There's some good waves hitting the ships. Okay, I'm gonna have to put on my jacket as well and my gloves because it's already cold. Audio is good. Wait, audio is good, right? Give me a minute. Let's go stand in the wind where the camera is. So this is where the camera is right now. How's the noise now? How's the wind noise now? Keep in mind, this is already a good mic for wind noise. Still okay? What the heck? Why didn't it work last stream? So yeah, we're a bit sheltered behind the car. As you can see, we're as much as I can because the wind is coming like from that direction we're looking at. So I'm trying to shelter as much as I can, especially myself from the wind. We do got a nice Finland ship inbound. It was a good looking Roko. All right, what did I miss in chat? It's more rumbling, yeah. Hey, Osforhogs, hey, LB. Hey, Zweiss? I think I'm gonna remove the monitor from the tripod as well. That's one less thing catching a lot of wind. But now I have no... Do you think that will work? Let's try. Yeah, now it's less because I'm sitting inside the trunk of the car, sheltering from the nasty wind. Just trying to see if I can mount this, not on my tripod, apparently not. Just try to put it like down. That will work, I'm sure that will work. Moin, Wursbrot. Hey Kevin, welcome in everyone. Okay, let's do it like this for now. We'll see if this works out or not. I also put my whole backpack in the tripod. I shoved it in there. Hopefully it stabilizes a little bit of the wind. But it is what it is. Got quite a few things I want to talk about and show and tease and whatnot, but I'll wait until a few more people are here. Let's not do it in the first 20 minutes of the stream. So, for those who are collecting, this is the Finico 2. I wish it came from Seabruge, so look at that camera go. Stop it, camera. So I wonder if I support the lens. It's still wobbly. But then if we zoom out, it's still wobbly. I do think it is the lens by itself that is indeed like the factor why it's so shaky. Yeah, if I'm holding the lens a bit tighter, then it's a little bit better. I wonder if I could buy like some kind of support for the lens. I have one, but it doesn't fit the setup. Wait, actually, maybe it will work with this new camera. I'll have to try that. Let me write it down or I'll forget. There we go. We also got something coming in on the horizon there. Didn't stream yesterday because it was national holiday in Belgium, so I hung out with the fam. I did a little bit of a plane spotting from my backyard. Because there's like always like a military parade thing, and then all the planes are lining up to go to Brussels, but they always fly over where I live first. So I saw F-35s in real life for the first time, flying at 500 meters. It was very cool to see. Moin Ulrich, hey Dave, welcome to a very, very windy evening at the river. Also, I'm warm again now. It's gonna be one of those warm, cold days. So yeah, sorry about the stutteriness. It is the wind banging into us. Promise you I don't have Parkinson's yet. Yeah, no, there's no chance I'm going to Brussels, that hellhole. Hey, London, thank you. It's really weird weather, because it's like cloudy, but then there's little spots of sun sometimes, and it gets very warm suddenly, and then the sun goes away, it gets cold again. It's extremely windy today. Then I saw a forecast for like the first week of August that it's gonna be warm again. Like blazingly warm. Weather is very bipolar this summer. It's either like cold or too warm. Oh, dude, the camera is just spinning from the wind. I was actually grabbing something from the car. Wind, please stop it. I'll lock it down. Not sure if this is even worth watching, to be honest, but I'm live anyways. We'll be live for a little bit. I wonder when the locks will reopen here. Because then I can move the camera a tiny bit so it's out of the wind more. So my hope was to catch a Grimaldi Roro from last year, so a brand new Grimaldi Roro coming. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that. It's still quite a bit out, and with this wind, you know. So if I go here, hey James, good afternoon. Yes. So I had a new little feature to my overlay, if it will load at least. I do wonder, why do websites when I'm in the Netherlands load incredibly slow on this phone? Why is that? Okay, there it is. So I added a system so I can, if we're talking about something that I saw, or a little video or an image that I saw off stream and I want to talk about related to shipping mostly, I can now display it on the stream. So for example, we talked about the numbers of a cargo that went through Antwerp the first half of the year. So if I do this, wait, did that work actually? No. Show button. I don't know if it even worked. Oh God. Oh, it worked. Okay. Okay, cool. So now I can show little bits. Oh, now I get the confirmation. Wow. So we got little bits and bobs on yeah, it's in Dutch, and I can do hide. Oh my God, this is not working at all. I really need to figure out why my phone is so non-responsive while in the Netherlands. Why is that? Is it hidden now? I'll have to ask you guys, because yeah. Oh, now I get confirmation it's hidden. Oh my God, it's so slow. That's a fun little thing I added. So for example, there's a really cool like sailboat that came into Breskens. People made a picture of it. I saw it, I think, while I was scrolling Facebook. So if I do this, show, you should now see a cool picture of the sailboat. So that one is near Breskens. That's the entrance of the river. I don't think she'll come all the way to Antwerp, but nonetheless, really cool ship. Do you see it? It's instant, I just don't get the confirmation. Yeah, I think that's the thing indeed. Yeah, there's pirates now, so if I press, okay. I should just rely on the fact that if I press that it's fine without the with the confirmation coming through half a minute later. Great. I really want to figure out why it is. Also see it. Okay, cool. So now if we see cool stuff or talk about things or a little video that I saw while off stream, I can show it to you guys while we're in the field. So that's a really fun feature that I added to the stream. Another cool picture that I saw this week was this one. So in the US they also have a sail event, and this one was made near Boston. So apparently there's also an airport there, and what an absolutely cool picture of the plane and then the massive 4-master ship. So that's really cool. Let me hide it again. Just got the confirmation that it's shown. Already hiding. Cool photo, right? Yeah. They don't want me in the Netherlands. The weird thing is, it's not on my iPhone, it's only on my Android phone. I wonder if it's something specific to this connection. I've tried using VPNs, but that didn't do anything. All right, we'll look at the fin lines now. Hey Rama. The fin lines indeed do have the Stream Buddy color as their brand color. You can see it's a hybrid RoRo. It's one of those zero emissions imports as well, so they can basically plug into the power mains of the ports once they're in port, and they don't need to keep their generators or engines running. Hi Kirby. So I already talked about one new thingy on the stream. The other thing we can talk about is the Notre Dame. Ooh, I see a RoRo coming, cool. The Notre Dame, you know, the biggest LNG powered container ship in the world that we tried to catch on Monday but came in the middle of the night, early morning on Tuesday. She is still officially scheduled to depart tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. I really hope that they are delayed a few hours and we can hopefully catch her tomorrow somewhere during the daytime. So that's still the plan for tomorrow, to come out and catch the second biggest container ship in the world, or the biggest LNG powered container ships in the world. Yeah, the Finland ship's always looking good as well. Always very clean, well maintained. I like them. Hey Freya, this ship has its plugs. I mean, I think it's just a thick cable that will come from somewhere on the ship into the port. Or maybe a few cables. Ooh. So yeah, in terms of Notre Dame, the plan is to hopefully still catch it tomorrow going out, but I'm very worried that she will actually depart at 5:30 a.m. and I'm not gonna be able to make that in time. But we'll see. I'll set an alarm for like 7 a.m. to check where she is. Ooh, she's smelly. Zero emissions in port, but not right now. got multi-ship utility vessels coming in as well, right behind her. I should really mount the phone to the tripod because my neck is not in a good position for reading chat now. Also, chat, we only, actually made me sad when I realized that we only, after this week, have 2 weeks left before I have to go back to corporate jail. And I won't be able to stream as much as we did for the past 2 months. It's really sad. Back to corporate jail. So only 2 weeks after this stream. $1983, it's an interesting year for all the card collectors. Quit. And who's gonna pay for my mortgage and my costs of living, Kirby? Because the stream ain't gonna pay for it, that's for sure. The stream income has to tenfold, and then I can consider quitting my job. Yeah, I think we'll probably go to 1 stream a week again. That's unfortunately where we'll probably end up on. Let's balance this out a little bit. However, to do something fun, to end on something more, well, not end, but to at least have done something more special, I will try to do something unique next week. But I don't want to spoiler it yet. Cool crane on that one. Which one is this? The Multrasolver 4. Millions, no. Stream upside down? Oh, that I'm gonna, no. I'm not gonna stream upside down, so that would be weird, but definitely different. Look at her go in with, she has a tailwind now. Look at her fly. We're gonna have to slow down significantly now. You know, those streamers are millionaires. I wish, dude, I wish. As I said, the income of the stream has to go 10x, and then we can quit our job. Oh my god. The wind is really hot. Sucks. As you'll see in a minute, there's a lot of inland ships waiting to go in the locks here. So the big locks are still closed. I think the smaller ones have already started operating again. Let's see a bridge open there, but if we zoom in, just stream 10x the hours. That's not how it works, unfortunately. If that was how it works, I would stream 10x the hours, but yeah. Also not how it works, Kirby. It's called corporate jail. It's made so you don't have too much time off from work, so you have to stay in their grasp. In other news, the card game, for all you card chip collectors, few updates that I've done. The leaderboard has changed a little bit, as XP is now the primary factor for the rank. And also we added achievements and flags, the amount of achievements and flags a user has to the leaderboard. So you can all sort on those, and you can compare how well you're doing compared to the other. Have another kid also will not help the situation. I see an echo ship coming. I see a ro-ro coming from the horizon. Hey, just gonna check into the wind for a minute. And some more stuff coming. And so there's definitely traffic coming. Did time my stream correctly. The only bummer is the weather, as you can see with the stuttering on the imagery. Hey Toast. I'll do a whole list, a whole repeat of all the updates that I just said later as well. If you're late, maybe around the hour mark, we'll talk about it again. I really wish these light poles were not here. Also don't really understand, well, I guess it's for the ship traffic, but I don't understand where it's just 3 random light poles at the corner here. There's no other light poles here except those 3. If you're just joining in, there's an insane amount of wind today. No, not on the pole. Damn it. There's a huge amount of wind today. Gusts up to 40 kilometers an hour. It says to sustain 25-ish. I feel like it might be a bit more even. It's really nasty. 3 minutes each day after dark. I think there's like a shit ton of cameras on this spot. Don't think we're gonna do that. And we're literally right next to the traffic control tower. But I appreciate the sentiment. But yeah, so in August we go back to corporate jail. I think what I want to try to do is the Sunday stream will always be there. That's gonna be the pillar, the rock in the ocean. That will be there the Sunday afternoon streams. And then I think as long as daylight allows it, I might try to do 1 evening stream during the week after my day job, once a week. I think that will be the tempo that I'll try to maintain. It's actually a good one. We made him collapsible. I'll put him back when I'm done. Put him back upright. Also, I'm all alone on the spotter spot. There's not a single other person here. I think nobody wants to deal with the wind. There's only one guy crazy enough to be here with this wind. It's me. They used to swipe, but they already pinned it back to 3 days a week you have to be at the office. So it used to be 1, then it was 2, now it's 3. I'm sure by 2027 we'll have to go full time back to the office for no fucking reason at all, except they have to justify having so many buildings. Because it's all based out of vibes, the back to work mentality. It's better vibes. But yeah, for me it really is a corporate prison. Because it pays for everything, but yeah, I don't like it. Same for you, frustrating, yeah, it's stupid. If there's anything that COVID has proven is that working from home works pretty freaking well, yet we have to stop doing it because middle management feels useless now. They have no longer a job, so they want us to come back. Can I see shit from my office building? No. I like my coworkers. They're nice people. They're not my friends or anything, but they're nice people. The thing is not like my job or the coworkers. It's just I don't like what I do as a job. You work on the Finlands Antares. Oh. That's indeed a thing I also struggle with, Marnux. So the offices are like huge landscape offices, so everybody is just in big areas with like a lot of desks, and there's so much noise and people talking, and I think I can't focus in an office. It's really, really bad. But there's no understanding for that. It did, James, in the middle of the night. Well, very, very early morning on Tuesday. But I'm hoping to catch it going out tomorrow. So the second biggest container ship in the world, biggest LNG container ship, she should leave tomorrow. But currently the port, the dock where she's at, says that she'll leave. Estimated time of departure is 5:30 in the morning. So that will mean another bus for us to spot it, but we'll see. I'll put an alarm at like 7, and then I might come out very early if she leaves early. But if she leaves at like 5:30 exactly, I don't think we'll see her. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Hey, gentle freak. So yeah, that's one of the other things. And then for all of you who just came in, we added a new fun thing to the overlay. I can basically now show you fun things that I found on the internet. For example, I found this really cool photo of the tall ship race in the US this week. So now I can show it in the upper corner there. It's really cool with the airplane and then the four-master ship. Those are like the actual tall ships for the tall ships race. I feel like Antwerp got like the leftovers this year. Those ships are like actually huge. And then we can hide it again as well. There we go. So fun little addition. Yeah, I know why, but then you can ask the question, why the hell should I drive 2 hours of my day from and to an office? So 1 hour back, 1 hour there, just to sit there with noise cancelling headphones. It's so dumb. It's just so dumb. I just hate I hate if decisions are made based on vibes, on how somebody's feeling. I don't like that. I like decisions based on evidence, on like statistics, on reason, not on vibes. No. It also can show videos and even a web page if I really wanted to. It also show, so I hate this pillar. Get out of the way, pillar. Nobody likes you. There she is, the Echo, one of the Echo feeder ships. Always a good looking ship, so it's a small container ship. It feeds containers from the smaller ports in Europe to the bigger ones. It has a cool color scheme. It's LNG powered as well. And it's one of those cool ships where the superstructure, so the whole bridge, is in the front. So this is the Echo Pampero. She's going to Helsinki via the Kiel Canal. There you go. Doesn't work in here, Sally. Somewhere on an overlay on his stream now, you have him flexing. But should I leak and tease what I want to do next week with the stream? Chat, what do you think? Do we leak it or do we just keep it as a surprise? What I'm trying to set up and plan for next week? I don't know. Maybe you'll have to convince me. Up to you. Tease, leak it, teaser. Hints and teaser. Could be a good one. The reveal on Discord only. I mean, you guys already know, the mods already know what I want to do, so for them it's not a surprise anymore. That's mod privileges for you right there. In the subscribers only channel on Discord. That's nasty. Or we go even crazier. We set a sub goal, and at that sub goal we will announce the plans for next week. I don't know. I'm not a streamer like that. Surprise. I'm thinking that maybe I should announce a little bit beforehand so people know about it. So if they're interested, they can tune in. That it's not just a regular stream. You clearly see that the water is quite turbulent. Lots of white caps around the ship. Hey Frank, good evening. I feel like there's not enough viewers right now to already tease it. We'll wait it out a bit. Maybe when there's more viewers today. If there's more viewers today. So, bigger ships are coming. I'm trying not to look too much towards the coastline because that's where the nasty ass wind is. All right. Why are all the ships exactly sailing around the freaking lamppost today? What a nightmare. Stop it. It's actually quite nice now in the trunk out of the wind. It's manageable. Oh, indeed, it's one of the new Echo ships. I mean, all of them are pretty brand new, but this might be the newest one of the lot. We've been seeing them for the past 2 years now on the river. But indeed, February this year got its name. But yeah, I think all of them are only like 1 or 2 years old at this point. Ooh. Full frontal shot. That's pretty cool. Is she also waving the red flag, indicating that there's dangerous cargo on board? The ship that had the incident last week or the week before that, I forgot. No, last week I think. With the acid stuff, is now in dry dock for maintenance. So it must have severely damaged some stuff. She's in dry dock now in Antwerp. Hey Paul. I do apologize for the stuttery image today, but yeah, the wind is just not that great. Not that great. And the pole is in the way. Hey Karthik. Yeah, that doesn't work, EG, for stream buddy. You know, it needs to have some kind of socket. Hooks is for server to server. Hey Mikey, welcome. We're good. It's quite windy, but we're live, so we're going. I do like the fluid dynamics of this ship. Shut up, Paul. Go drive your tuk-tuk in Sri Lanka a bit more. Red flag, yeah, so it indicates that there's dangerous cargo on board. That's what the red flag does. Or is it red with white? That indicates that there's a pilot on board. So it should have both, actually. Let's see. Yeah, it has both of them. It has the red flag for dangerous cargo, red and white, indicating the pilot is on board. And then a Belgian flag, which is, of course, the flag of courtesy. So yeah, a very fluid dynamic ship. There's barely any wake behind her. It's a very pointy bow design on her. What could it be? Could be anything. Could be a chemical, could be explosives, could be weapons, like gunpowder, but that's also an explosive, I guess. Could be a gas. I don't think it's lines, but it could be lines. I highly doubt it. I do think these are very cool looking ships with the bridge in the front. What day are we? Wednesday? Yeah, no. I'm expecting a package tomorrow with an SD card, so you can record in 4K. Fireworks, yeah, could be a good one as well. the greener feeder carrier of choice. All right, we're 156 people on Twitch. If we reach 200 viewers on Twitch, I'll tease or maybe even leak the plans for next week. Let's do it at that. Ex-wife is on board. Oh no. Look at that. That's a cool design. I think the west lock is starting to operate as well. And that means in about an hour from now, the big lock will also start operating again. All right, cool. What's up, Meaty? How's life, Meaty? How's life? Have you drank any more seawater recently? No, I know. It's like a newer generation of ships that has the bridge in the front. Because Maersk has like big size container ships with this type as well. Banned from leaving the house. Are you arrested? You're on house arrest for dealing drugs again, Meaty. Gotta be more careful, dude. So 2 years ago we saw the Alexandra Maersk here, which was a bigger version of this ship, basically. A lot bigger. But we haven't seen any of those ships since, so they go to Rotterdam, but they never come to Antwerp. I'm really hoping at some point Maersk will launch another one that does have Antwerp in its rotation. Oh my god, what a good nickname. Horny Tiger, no, counts as one, I'm sorry. I'm surprised Twitch allows that nickname, actually. Twitch being Twitch. So we got a Ro-Ro coming, one of the Grimaldi lines Ro-Ros. It's always exciting to see if they catch fire or not. And before that, I think there's a pole. But behind the pole, why is it always behind a pole? There's another ship. This is the Grande Colonia, going to Hamburg in Germany. Built in 2007, so she's 19 years old. And of course, as I think all the Grimaldi ships, she's rocking the Italian flag. A pole emote when? That's actually a good one, Sate. We should have a pole emote. This thing is so much. Somebody make a screenshot. Like the little snapshot thing. Oh, you finally got the Italian flag? Nice. Hey, mega ships. Good evening. Thank you, EG. And let's maybe also do this one. Maybe we can consider both. Wait. This is probably better. Yeah, let's do it like this. Something like this. Okay, let's make another snapshot. I'll make an emote out of the poll. I feel like it deserves it. Thank you, EG. The autofocus is really like, I prefer the poll, sir. And I'm like, no, stop it, stop. I don't want to do manual focus though, because that's just a pain. Okay, we'll do it like this for now. So, mega ships, we can talk about it. She, according to DP World, so that is the dock she's at in Antwerp right now, she is still scheduled to depart at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. I really hope she's going to be delayed and she'll be here like somewhere in the later hours of the day, like somewhere around 10 a.m. maybe. Then I'll come out and catch her. But if she actually leaves at 5:30, I'm not gonna be here at like 7. It's not possible. But I'll keep an eye out on everything. As always, updates will be in the Discord on what is happening and what the plan is. I do hope to catch her though, because after this week we only got 2 weeks left of being able to ship spot whenever we want to. After that, it's back to corporate jail. I have to go back to work. My 2 months off from work is slowly coming to an end. It's been a good time though. I want to do it again next year maybe, I hope. I still have 2 months left, so I should be able to do it next year again. I have to move it significantly, races, and how I positioned myself today is to be as much out of the wind as possible, because there's some very nasty wind gusts. You can even see the camera shaking from it still, but yeah. And then if I would move, then that pillar might be in the way, or that pillar, and there's even another pillar there, so it's a bit iffy. I'm mostly parked here because we have a nice clear view now of the locks as well, where you can see that there's traffic slowly starting to come in. So we'll see that come out as well later today. So we saw this one come in, I think, 2 or 3 days ago, and now she's fully loaded. Where she's going? Where she's going to Vlissingen? Oh, maybe she's going there to fuel? That'll be weird. Short trip up the river, I guess, for the Aardberg. The whiskey ship. But in order to do something fun for the last 2 weeks, I do have something fun that I'm planning next week. So hopefully that will happen, and that will be a fun, not really a closure, but just a fun, unusual thing to do with the stream. All right, back on the ground. Is that guy gonna park there? Please don't. Okay. I really thought there's a guy here with a van. They're also ship spotting because they had a camera. I thought they were gonna park right in front of me. Okay. Yeah, the proper spotters will have cameras. Droning? No, it's nothing to do with the drone. It's a color scheme. That's true, EG. I haven't seen him here that often though. He used to be here every single day like a year ago. It's an older man who's doing it, but now I've only seen him a few times this year. Oh, we got one of the Multra tugs coming in as well. The Multra Solver 5, really close to us. It's fun. Hey Saturnica, welcome. So we got another Ro-Ro coming from the same company later today, if I'm here long enough, which is a newer one from 2025, so 1 year old. So we got a double Grimaldi lines today, potentially. We'll have to see how fast the Ro-Ro comes in, because she was still quite a bit out when I came here. That Jan de Nul is now dredging at Tilbury. Okay, so they're already working there now. Cool. All right, let's follow the Ro-Ro. Yeah, correct. It's only the older ones who have like top loads. And let's be honest, their older ones are slowly burning. Grimaldi Lines has a reputation of having at least one fire on a ship a year. Although last year they had 2 ships that caught fire, so they hit their quota for this year already. But that's how they get rid of their old ships, I guess. Just have them catch fire. This one is looking really nice though. There's some very rough looking ones, but this one looks very fresh. Look at that lean. She's leaning a little bit. Wow. So last year we saw one of these being tugged away to Turkey, from Antwerp to Turkey, completely dead, because that's the one that caught fire on the North Sea. They dragged it all the way back to Antwerp. They emptied out everything that was valuable still, and then they dragged it to Turkey for scrapping. So we saw that one going out to the scrapyard. That was really cool to see. She's really leaning into the corner. Look at that. That's cool. It's a good lean on her. Meanwhile, we also got the Detroit Express here, one of the Hapag-Lloyd container ships. Not in the Hapag-Lloyd livery though. We'll see her as she crosses the Grimaldi in a minute here. There they go. That's a fun shot. No idea, boss, if that was the thing. I mean, that one was like beyond repair. It had like so much smoke damage, and I think probably some of the steel got like bended and everything. Stick to the Grimaldi for a minute here. Go back to the Detroit in a minute. Oh, look how the water is going wild behind her. Are they stacked like containers? No, 2 cars don't really fit on top of each other, Freya. That would not be good. And you can basically compare it to like a big parking garage on the inside. It has like ramps going up and down, and then a lot of parking space for cars. You have to imagine though, these cars are parked like millimeters or like centimeters from each other. So they're very well packed. Another cool feature about these Ro-Ros is that they have movable floors. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them do. So basically they can move a whole floor up and down based on what is they're transporting. If they have to like transport tractors, they can raise the floor a lot. And then maybe have 1 less floor in total, but then at least they can stack 1 floor with tractors, stuff like that. So it's basically a big parking garage, but it's mutatable. That's the word. I like the name. So we'll see another Grande later today, I hope. And I saw that, so currently the biggest ones can carry over 9,000 cars. And they're building a version that can carry over 12,000 cars for Wallenius Wilhelmsen. They're building the new generation Rolls. Andre, now you sound really nerdy. Only 5 people in the chat understood that one. Do 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 do. Yep, they're definitely stacking the lock currently, the west lock. It's actually a job that I think I would like to just do for a day. To me, it looks really fun to like drive new cars from and on these ships. Firstly, it's new cars, really fun. It's all types of cars. You could have Porsches, for all I know, really cool supercars. And then it's working with like these big ships driving on and off them. Oh. You have to walk by. No, there's like a little van that will then take you back to the parking lot to do the next one. That's how they work. The job is called a stevedore. That's the name of a person who loads and unloads these cars from ships. I think there's people in chat who've done that as a job. If that would pay as much as my corporate jail job, I would switch instantly in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, not that well paid. Yeah, I thought it was you, Ulrich, but I wasn't sure. Ulrich did that as a student. Stevie Holt tractors from ports. Okay. Right, you did trains as well. Cool. Do they still have ships that transfer trains these days? Or is that no longer a thing? I think there's still one more spot where they do it. They like drive a train onto a ferry and then they take it across. Isn't it in Italy that they still do it? Palermo, yeah. See? Thought I knew. To Sicily, right? That would be so cool to experience as well. All right. It wouldn't be a proper stream without an MSC ship. This is the MSC Arushi R, 280 meters long, 4,112 TEUs. Came from Le Havre. Talking about trains, in August I'm going to Prague with a train. It's also gonna be fun. Hey, Monkey Bananas. Wow, the ship has had a history of names. Oh, we last spotted her the 8th of July, so not that long ago. She's already back. You did it in Travemünde until the wall came down. Then Murkran rail ship. Okay. Yeah, I think Italy now is the only place in the world where they still have trains that go on a ship. There is Freya. It's a bigger one because it's a lot of ships. I think you need to have like 50 of them, unique ones. 50 unique MSC ships in your collection. Austin powers them. Oh, the camera. This is the wind taking the camera for a stroll. Sorry, I was reading chat. Oh my God, wind, please. Wind is picking up again. So far I have spotted 105 unique MSC vessels so far. They have around 1,000 currently. So I spotted about 10% of their entire fleet. Also gonna put on my vest, I'm chilly. There we go. He looks very empty. Look how high, how high her bulb is sticking out of the river there. So, let's maybe, now that I have more people, do a little repeat of all the announcement things. First of all, the Notre Dame, the second biggest container ship in the world currently for capacity. Or, yeah, the biggest LNG powered one. She's in the port of Antwerp. She's scheduled to depart tomorrow. Currently, it still says 5:30 a.m., which would be too early to catch her. But hopefully she has a little bit of delay and we can catch her somewhere during the day. So that is the plan for tomorrow. Why is she so dark? Slide her up a little bit. There we go. Oh, she has her exhaust scrubber on. Look at that plume. Then, in other announcements, I added a new fun feature to the stream. I'm now able to show fun things that I found on the internet with you guys. For example, this is a ship that came into Breskens a few days ago, or I think even yesterday. So if I do this, oh, she's smelly. You guys should be able to see it in the top right corner. That is a fun ship that came in. Another fun photo that I saw was this one. I really hope it works because I'm not getting any feedback here. So there's different sources I use Holland Rail. There's the websites of the container docks in Antwerp. There's 3 big companies that do it. So they have a website and a public page showing all the expected ships. But still only showing the first. Oh, hide. Yeah, I really have to figure out why my phone is so bad. Okay, so schedules. Yeah, so that's my first source, those 3 websites. The other one is the pilot schedule. So every ship that goes on in the river has to have a local pilot guiding them. Their schedules, or at least their plannings, are also public. Wow, look at that rust. So those are my 2 main sources. The third one would be to look at Vessel Finder, which is basically like a radar website, but that of course shows only ships that are already traveling. So especially for departures from Antwerp, those the pilot schedules and then the DP port is really useful. The DP port, the DP World website is one of them. And another website that I have in my bookmarks is the schedule for the locks here that we're positioned right next to. It's also one that I use these days to look at what's coming and going. So these are 2, and there's another lock. You can see the bridge over there. So 3 big locks, they all have a schedule, and it's also public information. So currently there's a nice amount of ships in there that will come out later. And I'm also expecting ships coming into Ghent soonish. The picture's gone now, right, Toast? Just to be sure. I'm not gonna use it anymore today. It's too iffy. Right, okay. Something else I have to talk about? No. Yeah, 2 weeks left. No, that's it. Socials. Oh yeah, if you're new to the channel and you like the ship spotting, don't forget to follow. If you're watching on Twitch, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, and smash the like button so other people can hopefully find the channel and we can grow it even more. There we go. I can't type in the YouTube chat right now about Holland Rail. I'm sorry, it's, yeah. The app I'm using won't allow me to chat. I can only read you guys. But if you Google a little bit, you should be able to find it real quick. Pilot schedule, or in Dutch, Loodswezen, I think it is. And then the ports in Antwerp, you have to look on Google Maps how they're called. And that they also have a website there. I think that's how I found it. Oh, another website I sometimes use is the Westerschelde website, which is like traffic info for the river. Because sometimes there's like strikes or other too dense fog, and then the pilot operations stop, and then I also know there won't be any traffic on the river. God, the wind is really banging into the camera. Stop it. is that one coming from? That inland ship came out of like the harbor area of Terneuzen. It's a very unusual spot for a ship like this. Just also going straight across. Maybe Immunity going to Ghent. She was probably waiting there then, sheltering in the harbor for the wind, maybe. Diplomatic immunity. Oh, we got a Wagenborg coming as well. Check that out real quick. We've got a few coasters coming actually right over there, by the looks of it. The Taxisborg. Yeah, she's gonna come into Ghent, so we'll see her take the corner here. Cool. Let me also check where the other Baker Railroad that I really wanted to see is. Vessel finder. Oh, she's already at the entrance of the river. Wow, she made really good progress actually. That's neat. So yeah, we'll definitely see the new one as well then. Oh, and we got the Maxima coming in. That's a good looking general cargo ship as well. Yeah, some fun stuff still coming for today. That's nice. Nothing super big though right now. Hopefully tomorrow we can get that ultra large container ship. Birds are going ham right now. That's nice. The wind is auto panning the camera. I don't have to do anything. Looks like the wind is picking up again. Find anything that's free. It's there. It's like a complicated URL. That's why I don't know it by heart, the URL. So otherwise I would say it out loud. It's on my computer and my bookmarks. We're still going away in the back. My goodness, Toast coming in with the spam. Do you put that on a timer, Toast, or what? No, you didn't. You're just smashing a button. Really? And a car came parking right behind me, so they're gonna block the view. So you got the whole area to park, you decide to park right where I want to film. Oh, some people. There's really not a single car here. It's time for my 12-hour Pro. I think I just did it a little while ago. Some people, why would you park there? Yeah, maybe, Toast, maybe. Why else would you park right next to the one other car that's here? And you see me standing here with a camera filming. You're not thinking like, maybe I'll be in the way if he wants to film towards the, or make shots towards the other side. Apparently not. Well, we'll just film him sitting in his car. No, B6. You'll see in a minute how he parked. We got the Hella as well here. It's not a matter of shaming, it's just look what is happening, and then I get it if the area is full that you still want to park here. But like, there's really nobody else here. So, we'll follow the ship in. She's rumbly. Oh, she's actually emptying out her ballast tank, I think, as well. The Dutch flag should be in the back class, so yeah, the back of the ship has a Dutch flag. There we go, look at that. Beautifully parked right in the view. Why would you park there? Why? Really, like, there's a tiny bit of grass left before the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Dumbass people. Sorry. Got the Helle. This is the CO2 tanker we saw already. She's back with the deckhand. What are those tools there? So she's picking up CO2 ice. What the hell? Dude, this one is so close that I cannot get it in one frame. I'm fully zoomed out. That means if we zoom in, we can really go close to the bridge, I guess. Hello, Captain. Or pilot. And there he is again with his car. Just sitting there in the car. No, it's just on his phone. That could also be a DG, that's true. I don't understand. Maybe my brain works different than most people. This one came from Kiel Anchorage. It's coming to Terneuzen via NOK, which probably is a Noordoostzee-kanaal. Oh, Olivia, the name of our granddaughter. He's watching the stream from his phone, and I call him all these names. No, he doesn't want to say hi anymore. I don't know. It's probably just me. If I would arrive here, I would park all the way on the other side of the parking lot, so not to disturb anyone. GGG. I really assume dogging, actually, for this one. Probably was a checking if I was interested in dogging or something. Dogging. Don't look it up, Freya. Don't. Keep your mind innocent. Do not look it up. Yes, and we're gonna just stand in front of it as well. Bruh. Literally has no situational awareness, does he? Stuff is leaving. Wow, look how packed that lock is. How many ships do you want in there? All of them. Ooh. Get in place. We got one more, I think it's an Arklow ship inbound as well.
Westerschelde.
Whoa! On AIS stream, EG? Is it down again? Update MMSI. Wait, so it just went down? It's no longer working or what? Just scored 2. Yeah, so it went down. God damn it. Well, that sucks. You might be done for the overlay then. I mean, there's no way it was rebooting now. Usually it reboots overnight, so... Huh. Maybe my internet went down at home, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, just make a picture. It's a good one, actually. Oh, we see the Grimaldi lines on the horizon there. That's cool. It did? Okay. It's just a bit slow. Interesting. I mean, for me, everything has been slow as well, but I'm used to that. Usually when I'm here, my internet is slow. But yeah, so definitely something's up. Maybe we should try again in a little bit, see if it fixes it. So we might have an issue with the overlay right now. So also for the card collectors, I'm sorry. Oh God, I wish I could move the functionality that's on my home server to like a proper server, but it just will not work. I'm gonna have to think about solutions for that. I'll ask my good buddy Cloud. Also, for the first, well, not the first time, but it's rare, but we have more YouTube viewers than Twitch viewers. How about that? Welcome, YouTube people. Welcome, welcome. Like and subscribe. Do. Weird vibes. Hey Mason B, good evening. It's a smaller traffic again today, but still a good amount of traffic. Now we got 4 ships, or 3 ships? 3 or 4 ships coming out of the lock. So where this one is turning into right now in a minute here, the other ones will be turning out. Hello, sir. Hey, Daniel. Still warm in France, so it's quite chilly here. I'm wearing my winter vest and gloves. So we don't have the heat dome anymore. Hey, Big Barry. I do apologize for the car that has weirdly parked behind me after I arrived here. Kind of ruining the view a bit. So one Arclo came in, the other Arclo is coming out. So I take it the overlay is still broken. God damn it, how? What is happening with the... This is the second time in a week that it's not working. It's been working so good for the past months, 2 months. I wonder what's going on now. Yeah, I also have no idea actually. So it's sad because there's a fun new Roro coming and you guys won't be able to collect it. Ay, ay, ay. Look at that double Arclo. Hey, Palauser. Parts FOMO. Well, there's no FOMO now, Andre. It won't be working for the rest of the stream, I'm afraid. So you can all go watch something else. Indeed, one full, one empty. There's a bit of the difference you see here. So that one is deep in the water. The other one, you see the green and even the red marking below. Okay, thanks, bye. We still haven't touched 200 viewers on Twitch yet. I was gonna leak the plans for next week if we hit 200, but the space YouTube is gonna be at 200 before Twitch is. All right, another one coming out. It's a little tanker. See where the Arklow is going, by the way. I'll have to. Let's see. Overlay. So many ships here. So this is what you get when the locks operate at like reduced capacity or like closing hours. Once they open, there's like a boatload of ships here. See what I did there? A boatload of ships. Let's also watch the Arklow head out. She's picking up speed. Client socket disconnected before the TSL connection was established. Yeah, that does seem like tail scale is down or something. This is the Key Sund. Guys, you always get too excited for seeing a dog. We gotta stop that. You cannot have that. She's going to Valsneset in Norway. And the Arklow that we just saw is going to Order. She's gonna go out at sea and wait for orders. Hey Jürgen, ahoy! I'm a dog hater. I'm a cat. I'm a pussy person. I'm not a dog guy. I'm sorry. Look at her. Look at the bulb pushing the water forward. That looks cool. That is really cool. You just got it. Took you a while, Pablo. And then we have this car parked here very annoyingly. This is the Silvamar. Let's see where she is going. Moerdijk in the Netherlands. Short trip north. There was 4 ships in there. The smallest of them all is coming at the end. Where are we? Terneuzen. At Terneuzen right now. Look at the wind and the water banging against the quays, and that's cool. Thank you, EG, for replacing it in the chat. I really wonder what happened this time. I can even hear the waves from the bow audibly. It's always like this for ships that are going out glass. They have to like speed enough to do the cornering basically. Because of course, if a ship is going very slow, the rudder is barely responsive, so they need to go fast, well, a certain speed at least, to take the corner properly. So that's why they're always speeding up while they're going out here. We see it every time. It's really cool. But we're low today. Usually we're on the embankment. Today we're standing low to the water. And that's probably why it looks even faster than usual. We got one more coaster coming out here in a minute. We got Steven Seagull doing a flyby. Hey Louis, welcome. Oh, we got this inland ship steering in as well. So we still got the 2025 Ro-Ro underway. I think after that I might slowly wrap up things for today. A bit of a shorter stream, although we're already almost at 2 hours. Hopefully I have a 2.5 hour stream. Do you have a pirate flag? Oh yeah. Wait, that's not a pirate flag. Where do you see a pirate flag? Beep, beep, beep. You confused me. But it's probably just from a distance. It looked a little bit like a pirate flag. Pendolari. I look from a distance, yeah, I know, I understand. I wonder if that's even, if it's like allowed to have a pirate flag on your ship. Yeah, but you know that these inland ships barely update their AIS data, so it's probably outdated. If anything, she probably came from Dordrecht to here. Meanwhile, we got the HNS Honesty, also fully loaded up, coming out. Going to ES Mar, so that's Spain. MAR, Marbella? I don't know. Marin and Pontevedra. I knew it was Spain, but... Yeah, Marnix, the system is down again. We cannot fetch ships for some reason. Oh, we got Mrs. Wyver in the chat on YouTube. Hi. Can't believe I have more viewers on YouTube than Twitch today. You guys are slaying it on YouTube. Keep going at it. But don't forget to subscribe and like the video so we can grow the channel more. So yeah, the overlay thing is down again. I have to look into what happened this time and then hopefully fix it so it doesn't happen again. I'm sure it's not Windows Update as the picture thing is still working. So I do wonder what happened now. All right, 2 more ships, I think, and then we'll slowly wrap it up for today. Unless I see something really cool. Again, yeah, it's broken again. Something on the computer in the garage. Well, in the laundry thing, you know. The vibe is going in the wrong direction. What do you mean with that, Marnix? Seems like a relaxing job to work on a ship like that. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a relaxing job. This stream has become pointless to me now. Without any cars to collect. Oh no, we're gonna lose viewership so fast now. See, we already lost 10 viewers on Twitch. Hi. Stream is over, chat. Vibe coded come on. No, this is not the coding. It's something with the server actually. So when I make a request to put a ship on the overlay, or the mods make a request, we get a TSL error. So it's really weird. But you never know that it fixes itself, guys. So you might have to keep watching, because at some point the overlay might start working again. And then you might miss a lot of ships, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is right now, Marnix. I don't think it's a Windows issue. If I have to guess, I think Tailscale is having a problem. They do have issues from time to time. Maybe I'm really gonna have to go the Cloudflare way with like my own domain. I think that might be the thing that we are gonna do at some point here. Now we're tech talking again. Maybe a good guess. Yeah, I know. I have heard that Tailscale is a lot less reliable than it used to be, so. The wind has also died down a little bit. It was worse earlier, so I'm happy about that. Get out of here, Shu. Wrong stream. Okay, I think first we have a tanker still. Let's also check radar for a minute, see if there's anything else that we cannot miss. So Grande Istanbul, check, we're gonna see that one. Oh yeah, we had to Maxima, but I'm not gonna wait for that one. And let's see, yeah, I think after the Grande we're gonna wrap it up for today. So, quick recap. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna see the CMA CGM Notre Dame go out. Biggest LNG powered container ship in the world. So she is officially still scheduled to depart at 5:30, but I hope she can be a bit later. And then we'll probably have a stream tomorrow in the before noon, even in the morning. Got all the birds in front of her. It's cool. Can we get yeah, there we are, both of them. The Oinusian Star, another tanker. The standard 183 by 32 meter design. Woo! camera is so shaky with the wind. I shouldn't have said anything about the wind being better. Totally jinxed it. Indeed, lockdown, our second Grimaldi. I didn't even know the outgoing Grimaldi was a thing. I mainly had this one in mind as like my target for today. Also, in terms of updates, so yeah, the Notre Dame tomorrow, hopefully. Then we are approaching our final 2 weeks of, well, I would really call it full-time ship spotting, but like me not having to work. So we have 2 more weeks of ship spotting, and then we'll go back to our old schedule once a week, probably on Sunday. I have to go back to corporate jail in August. So that is that. But I do want to do something special. It's broken, Paul. I want to do something special, maybe to end our, well, not to end, but with the 2 remaining weeks that we have. I haven't told anyone yet. I said I was gonna leak it when we got 200 Twitch viewers, but we got 211 YouTube viewers, so maybe I should leak it. Although I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream it on YouTube, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna leak it. Are you guys ready? I need some hype in the chat, otherwise I'm not gonna leak what I'm gonna do. Probably on Monday and Tuesday next week. That's not a lot of hype, is it? That's really not a lot of hype. I'm not, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't feel enough hype. No, no, no. Does it involve any tugboats? It could be. He doesn't feel like hype to me. There's like, how many people are hyping? There's like a few people who are spamming. You're cheating. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are ready for it. Yeah, I don't know. You already know, Toast. Oh, look at that Hitch Gold emote. You like a surprise? Yeah, but I'm gonna probably announce it anyway at some point because I want people to at least be aware that this is happening. There were 2 first-time chatters? That's true, actually. All right. If we get a 3rd first chatter, that's the hype. All right, okay, I'll leak. Next week, on Monday and Tuesday, hopefully those 2 days. Oh, the guy is driving away. Look at that. No more dogging. So, now we got the view. Now that all the ships have gone past, he's gone. Jesus Christ. Next week, on Monday and Tuesday, and if everything goes wrong, maybe on Wednesday as well, I am... Dude, the chat is completely dead and there's ads playing. We gotta wait, there's ads playing. God damn it. Ads always ruin everything. The build-up. I learned from the best, Spyro. I learned from the best. I learned from the master milker himself. I won't stream. That's the big reveal. To end with a blast, I just will not stream ever. No. No. All right. The ads are still playing, so I gotta wait at least until the ads are done, because that's just rude, right? Battery is empty. Stream's over. Just go to the BRB screen. There will be 2 beautiful ships and then I will stop streaming. No, no, no. I will not stop. I will stream a lot less because I have to go back to work in August. So there will be a lot less streams, but our usual Sunday afternoon programming will still be a thing. And also I would like to, as long as daylight allows it, do an evening stream once a week. So that's what I'm gonna try. Indeed, Clara, indeed. You know, the master milker. All right. 1 more minute of ads. I can't believe there's so many ads. What the heck? I've bought this ship. Wow. I mean, if I'm not able to stream full time, I'm also not able to to buy a ship. Okay, we've got 40 seconds of ads left according to my app. I don't know if that's correct or not. God, I hope you guys, I'm nervous to announce it actually, because like announcing it makes it like official and then I have to like actually do it, I guess. So yeah, I know, Clara, I know. Oh no, we went under 200 viewers on YouTube. Now I cannot announce it anymore, I think. I'm gonna cosplay as a pirate. You guys have the craziest ideas, actually. All of that would be like dono goals if I was a Dance Monkey Dance stream. Be brave. Okay, the ads are over. So, next week, right? On Monday, Tuesday, and if everything goes wrong, maybe also on Wednesday, but I'm hoping it will take 2 days. I will. God, why are you guys so quiet? There's no anticipation, you're just quiet. I will do something that I've never done before. I will. Cycle from the entrance of the river all the way to Antwerp, cross the river and cycle all the way back to the entrance of the river, all while hugging the river as much as possible. So we'll be almost continuously cycling along the river actually, because almost the whole river has cycling pods around it. That does mean that we'll cycle past the lock complex here. We'll cycle through the whole port of Antwerp. We'll cycle past the big container dock there. Then we'll go underneath the river. We'll end in Antwerp on day 1, hopefully. On day 2, we will cycle all the way back on the other side of the river, the side where we never go. You know, this side over there. We'll be cycling there at some point. All the way back to Vlissingen at the entrance of the river, right over there. And then we'll take the ferry back to the starting point. There we go. On stream, yes. Yes, it will. It will be on stream. So we'll have 2 insanely long days of streaming, I think. It's about 220 kilometers, I think, in total that I would have to do. I'm hoping to do about 110 a day. with an overnight in Antwerp. That is the plan, at least. So I'm still planning out some stuff. I got all the gear, because luckily another streamer left all his junk at my house. I'm just recycling everything. Yeah, there's a lot of cycling pods going through it at Worsbrook, so I can easily cycle through it, and it will be really cool to see the big container dock. Get out of here, Paul. So yeah, basically Breskens, where the river starts basically, and then all the way to Antwerp. We'll go past the spot where we're standing right now. We'll go past our other spot as well at Walsorden. I will be on an e-bike, by the way. I have an e-bike, so... But I don't think I have enough battery for 110 kilometers, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see how we deal with that. But yeah, I wanted to do something. I've been wanting to do this trip for a year now, I think, but I've never really gotten around to it. Never had the time and stuff like that. Now I do have a bit of time left on my two last weeks, so I was like, let's do something special. That's cheating. I mean, do you want to stream or not? If I have to do it without an e-bike, it's not happening. I'm not cycling 200 kilometers in 2 days. That's just not a thing. But yeah, so that is in the works. I already set up my whole bike today. I got a stream set up, I think, that will work properly as well. So you'll be able to see a lot of the river the whole ride. So we'll basically still be ship spotting. I can stop and show ships on the way as well. So it's gonna be a little bit of adventure combined with ship spotting. I'm looking forward to like seeing the port of Antwerp on a bicycle. I've never cycled there myself, so that's gonna be fun. But without a happy ending, I'm not getting a massage. What? Did 70 yesterday. That's a good pace, actually. All right, so now you all know, now it's official. You guys knew it first, you heard it first, except for the moderators, they already knew since yesterday. It's just very convenient that I have all the stuff to do it at my house currently. I got like big cycling bags, I got a big pole for the camera, and so on. Yeah, there's no way back now. But I really wanted to do with the trip, so. I was doubting if I was going to stream it on YouTube, as my channel is pretty like ship spotting based, but I think I'll stream it on YouTube as well. We won't tell Hitch, he knows. He knows. No, I'm not dragging the solar panel out, Freya. There's no, I don't want to bother with that. Yes, I will be taking my charge. I have to charge everything overnight as well, so. Yeah, but there's a lot of cycling pods there, Hans, in the port. I'll stick to the cycling lanes, and I'll just have to be careful crossing roads, but that's always the thing, right? I'm just hoping that I'm able to do it in 2 days. If not, then yeah, we'll see where we strand, and we'll go from there. The missus is home as my emergency services, so if something goes wrong, she can come and save me. So brand spanking new, well, not brand spanking new, but pretty new Grimaldi ship. They also have now the Grimaldi lines letters in like a bigger font. That's planning ahead. It's just convenient. Did I miss something? I announced what I was going to do next week, Mega Ships. I'm going to do a little 2-day bicycle trip along the river here. So we're going to start at the entrance of the river at Breskens. We're going to cycle all the way to Antwerp, cross the river there, and then cycle all the way back to Vlissingen, the city we just see in the distance there in the frame. So we're gonna do that over 2 days, and we'll be hugging the river as much as we can. So we'll still be ship spotting while cycling, and I'll do a lot of stops where we can just look at a ship for a little bit and then continue cycling. I think it's really going to be cool to see the port of Antwerp though from the bicycle. And I've already routed it all out. I think for most parts, there's only a few parts where I have to like really leave the river. There's a chemical plant right next to where we are now that I have to leave the river for a minute. There's a nuclear power plant in Antwerp. The port of Antwerp also has a few sections where I'm not going to be able to be by the river. And then also the nuclear power plant in the Netherlands on the other side. What else am I bringing? I'm going solo, Kevy. Doing it solo. I think my biggest worry for the whole trip is saddle pain. But yeah, we'll deal with that as it comes. I should now post it in Discord as well. I'll probably post it in Discord tonight, so everybody who was not here knows the thing that's happening next week. Me hurting my butt. Absolutely not, Freya. There's no chance. No, it's completely my own bike, but it's full with accessories from Trevor. I'll do it on a tandem bike. It's also an option. Not really, though. Yeah, I have a pair, Giant Ray, I have a pair. But then still, my butt. But I'll prep some stuff more tomorrow and then over the weekend. Broekzalf. Never heard of that, Hans Philip. I have to look into that. That's maybe something that I could get beforehand. God, this is a beautiful ship. She's so clean for a Grimaldi line ship. Not used to that. Oh, beautiful. The camera doesn't pick it up, but the letters are like a slight green tint. Also, there's already been paint patches at the bottom there. She's also super, super quiet. She's making no noise at all. Before the fire, no. It's one of their newer ships. Hi, Johanna. Oh, and then we got a wind gust. Oh my goodness. Just think of something for our trip that we're gonna do. Let me write it down. Okay, cool. Istanbul is a name. All right. Bah. So this will be our closing ship for today. I'll repeat it one more time. The Notre Dame, biggest LNG powered container ship in the world, is supposed to leave Antwerp tomorrow. I will try to catch it. I just hope it doesn't leave at like 5:30 a.m. as it's currently mentioned. I think it will be later, so we should be able to catch it, but yeah. For all updates on that, join the Discord. That's usually where I type what the plans are, what's going on, and in general there's some fun ship-related talk there as well. Other than that, you press a button. Burp. All right. So thank you all for hanging out with me. A bit of a shorter one, but it is a bit more windy and chilly than I hoped. Yeah, thank you all for being here. If you're not following yet, follow, subscribe, like the YouTube video. We're trying to grow the channel, and we should be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.